All right, put the can down.
All right, well, one more second.
Put the can down.
Okay.
All right, Joey, you sing the high part.
Oh, you got it.
Shoop-doo-wah, shoop-doo-wah.
Gonna meet the family, talking about my brothers and me. We don't have a pedigree, but we're brothers. We might follow different dreams, we might play on different teams. Where it counts behind the scenes, we're brothers. We might march to different drums, we might disagree. Don't you know when trouble comes, you can come to me, you're my family. Any curve that life may throw, anywhere the wind may blow. Brother, ain't it good to know we're three? Life is full of stress and strife. You lose a lover, leave a wife. A brother's a brother for all your life, but we're brothers.
Good! Yeah. That's
On
it.
the
It's
money.
good. It's good. It's good.
I can't believe it. A blackout. 80 starving Italians were due here.
What a disappointment.
I love Italian men.
If I was abroad and I loved Italian men, I would be upset.
What am I gonna do with the calamari? 62 squid gave their lives for this wedding.
Italian men. I'll never forget Nunzio. Or Giovanni.
The tips I could have made. Everybody's happy at a wedding. This is awful. I've been losing at the track now. This is gonna cost me. I just seem to be running in bad luck.
Luck. Joe, there's no such thing as luck.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Whose voice was that?
Maybe it was Lincoln. None of you's ever heard Lincoln. I'm not saying it is. Probably isn't. He's right.
What are you doing here?
I'm finishing my meal.
I didn't see you come in.
I didn't see you come in either. Maybe you're not here.
What are you eating?
Swedish meatballs. Delicious, by the way. Oh, my compliments to the chef.
Wait a minute. Swedish meatballs?
Mm-hmm. Finest I've ever had.
We don't have Swedish meatballs.
You do now. You see, you never know what you have if you think you don't have it.
Now, who said that? That was Aaron Stottle or Aaron Spelling, one of them writer guys.
Well, I know we don't have lights.
Look around you.
Oh, sure, candlelight.
And starlight. And the light in that lovely Colleen's eyes.
Oh, come on.
Will you let the man talk?
You see, that's the problem with modern man. If it isn't in your scientific world, you think it's not there. But the real world's there, all right. It's been there for a long time, and it's magic.
Magic. Please. I'm scoffing. I'm a scoffer, so sue me.
No offense, pal, but the last time I heard this kind of magic talk, it ended in the disappearing customer and the phantom credit card.
I assure you, my good restaurateur, I intend to pay for my repast.
Yeah, what about your dinner?
That, too. In fact, I was considering offering you a very valuable article.
Watch out, Joe. He might be one of Donald's fancy dancers.
I swear the man's head is solid oak. Cut it off and you can tell his age by the rings.
That's a turtle, you idiot.
I stand corrected.
All you guys stand that way.
Guys. Excuse me, sir, but I always found money to be a thrill and a delight.
But have you ever seen one of these?
What is that?
An ancient Egyptian cockroach.
It's a sacred brooch worn by the pharaohs to bring luck. It's supposed to make your secret wish come true.
You know of such things?
Well, I'm an editor. I've worked on an article about them.
Why, I would have thought you were a musician. You have the hands of a musician.
In the wardrobe of Ella Fitzgerald.
Tell me something. Does this really work?
Cliff,
Joe, there are powers we mere mortals cannot explain.
He's right.
name one.
Julio Iglesias.
And, what would you wish for, son?
Julio Iglesias. No. I don't know. It's silly. You'd all laugh.
Nothing of the human heart is silly or laughable.
I'd wish to be like Cary Grant. Hey, you don't even know me.
No, it's just that it's such a simple wish. It's so easy.
No, I mean, I'd like real refined stuff, you know, like knowing how to talk suave and knowing what spoon to use with your spaghetti.
Hey, look, what are we talking about here? Magic, luck? I'll take cash, thank you.
You got it, my poor friend. But you'll see that there's something more. I'll be right back.
What do you make of that guy? I think he's delightful.
Nah, I think he's straight.
Well, I think he's a phony. I mean, I've seen these guys work bars before. I mean, they come in and they dazzle you, and then they bolt the check.
Lou, make sure he doesn't go out a window.
Lou do this, Lou do that.
What's the secret wish? Nah, come on. I wish I could juggle 4 balls. My, we are coming along. I juggle. Now, you see, Uncle Clarky used to always tell me how Pop was this terrific juggler. Quick hands. 4 balls, he'd say. 4 in the air. I don't know, never told anybody, but I started trying. All I could do was 3. The most is 3. Now, 4. 4 would really be something. I know it's silly, but that's my secret wish. Hey, the lights!
He's gone. The windows is locked from the inside, and he's gone.
What'd I tell you?
He left this.
Yeah, Cary Grant. I'd like that. Julie.
A con man, just my luck.
Excuse me, but my car broke down. You all mind if I call the auto club?
Oh, no. Come right in, please.
Is there a perchance that I might be of service? I was just about to leave, and I have jumper cables in mine truck.
Well, I see chivalry certainly is not dead, but I don't want to trouble you.
Would be no trouble, mademoiselle.
Are you sure?
The pleasure would be all mineth.
Well, you be careful now. You just might sweep me right off my feet.
I'd rather bury my face in your sweater.
Oh, you are a sweet talker, aren't you?
Maybe she's from another planet.
Hey, Joe.
Kelly, this is business. I'm on the phone. Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. This is Georgie Porgy. Remember that small fortune I won today? Let it ride. Sun up in the last race.
Joe, aren't you betting a little heavy?
It relaxes me. Everyone should have a hobby. Vincent Price in his paintings, Paul Newman in his race cars.
Gaddafi in the Sudan.
Kelly, I'm winning. I bet all 8 races today, they all ran in the money. Something, I don't know, something is happening. Maybe it is magic.
Joe, there is no such thing as magic.
Look, Kel, I don't know, there is something. Do you know what it's like to be a winner, pure and clean for once? Do you know I was 29th on the all-time All-Pro field goal list?
Are these questions related, or is there going to be a pop quiz later?
Mr. Milestone, Cal. I had 99 field goals. I retired with 99. I never got the 100th.
And sunup is your 100th?
In a way, I am trying to land that one big one.
So am I.
Hi, Donald.
Hi. So, did Tony and Maria ever tie the knot?
No, and the damn band never picked up their instruments.
Well, you are a musician, aren't you?
You're back.
So I am. Could I get some coffee or what? What do you play?
Oh, I don't play anything, really. I dabble. Well, sometimes when I'm alone, I, you know, drum with pencils, just dippy.
Who is this guy?
Hey, Guy, what's your name?
Guy's fine.
What, do you come in the back door or window? What?
Hey, hey, hey! Watch out for the spray. Hey, Kelly, give me a shot. My stomach feels like I swallowed an eel. Hey, Jack, how they hanging?
Day is hanging fine.
Here's your car.
I am not wrong. You are definitely musical.
Buddy, I don't know where you came from, but you are a beaut.
So, Mr. Grant,
Oh, you mean me, yeah?
how was your date?
Oh, terrific. Yeah, I really enjoyed her Pentel suite.
You spent the night with her?
Well, a true gentleman never tells. I left when she called me a leech.
What did she call you?
A leech. You know, I was being like Cary Grant there. She calls me an Archibald Leach.
Archibald Leach is Cary Grant's real name, you big dumb brown thing.
And things was going so good, I was wearing clean underwear and everything.
Point after. What? Oh, hi, Tweedledee. Where's Little Red Riding Hood? What? He got busted? But Tweedler! What about... Hey, Bets! Too bad, so sad? Magic.
What did I tell you, Joe?
I lost it all.
Joe the Toe.
Hey, it's the Face! Hey, how's it going? Hey, guys, this is the Face.
I'll say.
Hiya, Face.
Joe the Toe.
Are all you guys named after body parts? Not that I object.
Joe, I'm in town for the old-timers game tomorrow night, and I'm inviting you.
Hey, I'm not gonna pay $12 to watch a bunch of fat old men run around a football field.
I'm inviting you to play.
On the other hand, it's a very exciting game.
A slot opened up, a good kicker canceled.
Yeah. Sure.
Great. I'll see you in the locker room.
Can I come?
Donald.
To the game.
Sure. Lou, tell everybody. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get number 100. Hey, Guy! Thank you. Thank you. Just hold it still, let me push.
Why do I suddenly feel like you're my ugly stepsister?
This is gotta fit. Feet don't get fat. There.
Excuse me, Joe, but is there some particular reason you're wearing a trophy?
Donald had a sculptor friend who said he might be able to get the bronze off, so I want to see if it still fit.
Don't you think that's a little silly?
Sure, it's silly, but it might work. That's my lucky shoe.
He wants to wear it for the game.
Are you going to close the restaurant for the game?
Sure. So we close for a day. There are some things that are more important than money, you know. I can feel it. Today's the day. If anyone asks, I'll be at Donald's, debronzing.
Boy, Dad has gone on about this all afternoon. Think it works?
You are related to Lou, aren't you?
I was just wondering, well, you know my driving school's having a homecoming dance.
Your driving school has a homecoming dance?
Well, it's a California organization. They franchised.
What do you do for commencement? Park a float?
Look, it's informal. The students just get together and they have a dance. And there's this very cute guy, Brett, and I was sort of thinking if this thing really has some power, that maybe he'd ask me. You don't believe in that stuff, right?
Listen to me, sweetheart. Once you start putting your faith in these hocus-pocus good luck shams, all you get is heartache.
It's only a dance.
My Aunt Edna was a real believer in this kind of stuff. Tarot cards, lucky charms. She even got me hooked. And when I visited her, we'd blab for hours about magic and readings. When she got sick, nobody thought it was serious. My horoscope said don't travel, so I didn't. After all, stars said it wasn't serious. My aunt died. And I never got a chance to say goodbye.
I'm sorry.
It's funny, though. She'd always talk about coming back. She'd tell me, don't worry, I'll always be around. I'll give you a sign. But it never happened. So you see...
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's Brett. That's the guy from my driving school.
We're glad to see you. Please, have a seat anywhere.
Oh, thanks. I wasn't sure if you were open.
Well, it is a little early, but I'll see if I can find you something.
Thank you.
Brett? Is that you?
Penny, what are you doing here?
Well, I was going to meet someone here, but I guess his yacht got tied up in traffic. How about you?
I was out practicing for our final. And I got hungry. And, you know, it's really strange because I usually don't like to eat by myself. But for some reason, this place looked good.
Well, my father owns it. He's semi-wealthy. Brett, since my friend isn't coming, how would you like to go to a football game?
I'll go on one condition.
What?
You go to the homecoming dance with me.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that dance. Well, okay, if you insist. Shall we go?
Sure, I'll drive. My float's out front.
What?
All I could find was some...
We're gonna catch something at the game.
Dan!
Sorry, I didn't see you.
I was probably blocking your view with my body. Still after that fourth ball, eh?
Well, it's important to me, Kel. Look. Kel, I want to believe I got something to pop in me. I mean, Joe got Pop's talent for sports, and Lou got Pop's,
Hand across the back of his neck.
his career in construction.
And you want...
I want to be able to throw 4 balls in the air and juggle, just for a second. Just long enough to know that I did it. Does that sound silly?
Yes. Listen, you want to catch a ride to the game with me?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, Cliff, I didn't hear you.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it. I did it. I just did 4.
You did? Great. Now, come on, let's not miss the game. If Joe kicks number 100, he'll never forgive us.
No, really, watch. Oh, no, don't watch. Don't watch. But I did it, Kel. I did it.
I made it. I made it. But it didn't count.
Joe, look at the bright side of it. Nobody spit on you.
But they called the penalty, and then they called the game.
Joe, it was an old-timers game. They had a time limit. When all the men fall down clutching their chests, they stop playing.
But I had it. That was the greatest kick of my life.
Joe, there's always next year.
No, there's not.
He's right.
What?
There is no next year. The magic is now.
Will you stop with this magic junk? What magic? Joe's bookie got busted.
My date ran off with the hot dog vendor.
And Lou's date threw him out.
Donald's still a fag?
Nothing has changed. Same old story.
Oh, yeah? Then how do you explain my 4th ball?
No, it's too easy.
Cliff, you've been practicing. It was bound to happen.
A veritable wellspring of logic.
Face it, folks. We make our own magic.
And I, for one, made my own lunch. Do you have any chow-chow?
Is that all you have to say?
Kelly, leave the guy alone.
No. No, I won't leave him alone. He comes in here and he gets everybody all excited, and he never pays for a meal. We've had enough magic, thank you.
Enough magic? Tell me, who could be so lucky as to have enough magic? Could it be a young woman who has taken her first few steps on life's romantic journey? Does she have enough magic to handle the heartache that comes with the search for love? Or could it be a man who has already been down that road, but still looks for that certain twinkle of an eye that will deliver him back to his very first mile? Or maybe the misunderstood, who are forced to juggle their feelings in a world filled with ignorance. Sometimes magic is all they have.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about Joe's kick, Karnak?
Joe, how did you feel when the ball crossed the posts?
Like a man who planted his pivot foot 5 years ago, then stopped for retirement before following through. But when I hit that ball, it was flying, slow motion, every 10 yards, another year. And when it went through the uprights, all the wind sprints, all the weights, all the pain, all the everything just came together to one fine, shining moment.
That's the magic, Joe. The penalty doesn't matter. You felt the joy, and no one can ever take that away from you. Ever.
All right, come on. What's the scam? You got swampland for sale?
You're right. Why should you believe in magic? You're too smart to con. Anybody can ask a few questions, learn a few facts about you, weave a spell, and get a few free meals. Not with you, though, Missy. And I thought everybody believed in the magic. Thanks for the meal, Joe. The next one's on me.
Will you give the scarab back to him, Joe?
Not the scarab, it's a locket.
Gee, I lost one just like that a long time ago.
Too to Kelly. You will always be my favorite because you believed in the magic never stopped.
Love always. And Edna. Oh, we gotta catch him.